Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ciarra, and please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again with another pick a card, and this is going to be a quick one using the yes/no spread that I've used in the past. If you're not familiar with that spread, basically how it works is based on the cards that are pulled. So if it's major arcanas and even minor arcanas, that would indicate a yes, and if is the court cards or uneven minor arcanas, that will indicate a no. So we're asking the question, can you trust this person? So obviously you're going to need to kind of focus on a particular person that you're wondering about and then select your pile according to what your intuition is telling you. Also, generally, I will have to say, definitely 100% trust your intuition anyway. If you're even questioning somebody, if you can trust them or not, there's obviously a reason for that. So, again, probably the best policy would just be to, directly ask the person what is going on, depending on the situation for you. And again, trust your own intuition about how you're feeling about this person. If you feel like you can't trust them, then maybe you shouldn't, because that is inherently what you're feeling. But again, definitely feel free to use this pick a card as kind of maybe an extra confirmation for what maybe your own feelings are. And again, don't use this as sort of like, depending on what the answer is that comes with the card, as a definite answer. Again, use this more as a way and an exercise to, again, work on your own intuition. Also work through your own feelings in regards to this person. So with that said, I'll go ahead and introduce you to the piles that we have here today. So for pile 1, we have Garnerite. For pile 2, we have Apatite. For pile 3, we have the Banded Silk Agate. And for pile 4, we have Amethyst. So again, if you're asking about more than one person, then definitely feel free to watch more than one pile. If you're attracted to more than one pile, that is perfectly fine as well, because again, this is still a general reading, so not every card or not every message is going to resonate for you personally. That's why it's so important that you listen to your own intuition on this. So I also want to mention, if you're interested in any kind of personal readings, exclusive pick a cards, extra content in general, definitely do feel free to check out my Patreon link down below. Also, if you go onto my Patreon, you'll also get access to the exclusive Pisces Twin podcast, because we have been starting that back up, and episodes of that will be available only through Patreon. So with that said, I will go ahead and see you guys at your pile selection. For those that picked pile 1 here with the Garnerite piece, we're going to go ahead and jump into your cards. I have a couple oracle cards as well, which we'll get to in a moment, but let's look at our tarot and see what kind of yes or no answer we got in regards to the person you're asking about, if you can trust them or not. So we have the Hermit. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the 10 of Cups. So aces are a weird one for me to read in regards to this particular spread, just because, yes, they're an uneven card, but the aces are always representing, of course, a very positive energy, a new beginning energy, but technically it does fall into the no category. Overall, though, the vibe that we're getting here is that, yes, you can trust this person, but there might be kind of an issue here of maybe either when it comes to you or it comes to them, there's been a lot of past heartbreak, and it might not necessarily be like between you and this person, but it's something maybe they've experienced a lot, or maybe you have. And I feel like this person in particular, maybe part of the reason why you kind of have this question or this concern, again, is based off your own past experience, especially a love situation. Maybe some of you are very strongly asking about a love situation, or maybe a family member, especially with the Ace of Cups being here, as well as the 10 of Cups. But it's like this person, they could be kind of introverted. They're a little bit, they kind of hold their heart very close to their chest. And again, I get a sense that's kind of part of their past experience and some of the heartbreak they've gone through in the past, where they're themselves are a little bit wary, and they might have troubles opening up to others, and maybe even for them trusting others. Or again, that could represent you as well. But I see through this connection that there's definitely a opportunity here of deeper understanding, deeper learning. This is somebody who is very sincere, who will go the extra mile to be with you. They're not somebody who gets involved with another person just out of like, oh, a whim. Like, this is somebody who, if they choose to give their time to someone, they truly do mean it deeply, and very strong spiritual connection here. This is somebody who is maybe, again, I'm strongly feeling for this group that you guys were kind of asking more so about a love situation, or again, the family situation, but heavier on the romance here. But like, this is somebody who they want something for the long haul, for sure, with the Ten of Cups here and the Six of Wands. They're very celebratory. They again, they might not always be able to show just how excited, because again, they could struggle a little bit with expressing their emotions in some aspects. But yeah, they want somebody who's going to be there with them for the long haul. So they're very selective about what they reveal and how they approach other people, which maybe is part of why some of you are having this question, because it's like you're having a really hard time reading them and reading like kind of their energy or what they're trying to project to you. So let's also look at our angel answer cards and see what they have to say. Be assertive. God damn. And we have reconsider. Interesting. So maybe this reconsider is really about you reconsidering this kind of questioning, maybe looking at the situation in a different way. And I think the key here, is to be assertive. If you want to know, then you need to be assertive with this person and really express your feelings to them. Explain to them maybe why you're pulling away, or maybe question why they're pulling away. Try to bring it out in them, because again, I am getting the sense that they're not the type of person who's going to just be blatantly kind of like out there with their emotions or their feelings or their thoughts. It's somebody you kind of have to kind of dig and try to bring it out of them a little bit. So again, that assertiveness would definitely benefit you greatly in coming to a point in finding an answer in this situation about how you're feeling with this person and what they're feeling as well. So lastly, for this card, this was just kind of another card that I wanted to pull in regards to like what else you need to know about this situation. And what came out for you was a clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. So this is card 39. So with this, it is wanting to tell you guys that one of those aha moments is about to happen when you are paid a visit by a pure spirit of inspiration who is delivering an incredible gift. You'll be given an idea and vision, an epiphany. Its source is the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and its time is now, and you are the being chosen to bring it to life. It will work beautifully as long as you put the steps in place one after the other, almost like clockwork. Despite the mechanical imagery, this is no mechanical idea, although it will no doubt be very inventive, and it could concern a brilliant solution to a mechanical problem. It is sparkling pure genius. Never forget that Thomas Edison dreamed the light bulb, so please don't doubt your intuitive self when it becomes the delivery system for this wonderful innovation that you are in charge of. So obviously something in regards to the situation has to do with kind of an aha moment, or again, you're going to have an epiphany about maybe this person or their intention. There's some sort of like hidden knowledge that's definitely going to come to light also with the Hermit being here. And again, the biggest key here, I feel like for you guys, is just to be assertive. You're going to get a lot of recognition also for this aha moment. This bright idea that you're having, because we have that Six of Wands present here, how that applies to, again, the situation with this particular person, that is going to be very much individual to each and every one of you who chose this particular pile, but hopefully this message makes sense to you. But yeah, overall, I mean, we have a pretty positive, like, again, a more positive yes situation here. I just feel like again, there's something here about kind of past situation, past heartbreak, maybe love not having worked out very well in the past that is kind of causing a misunderstanding of sorts, a miscommunication perhaps. So that's definitely what I'm getting off this particular pile. So if this resonated, please do let me know. Feel free to comment down below. I'm very curious to know, what is the situation if you want to share that. Again, you can share in the comments, you can DM me, all that kind of good stuff. So with that said, I thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to check out my Patreon link down below for more content, and I will see you in the next one. Right, for those that picked pile 2 here with the blue apatite, we're going to go ahead and jump into your reading here and see, and try to get an answer on if you can trust this person using the tarot. We also have a few oracle cards as well that we'll get to in a moment, but let's see what the tarot has to say. So we have the 4 of Wands. We have the 4 of Cups. Holy shit, we have 44, 2 4, so 4 synchronicities might be a huge thing here in this situation. Definitely do comment down below if you've been seeing this synchronistic number a lot. We also have Strength here as well. We have the 10 of Swords, okay, and we have the Devil. Holy shit. So we have a very, very strong yes right here. You literally have no negative, no cards here at all. You have all yes, because we have all even minors and we have major arcanas. So we're going to kind of read this and get a little bit more into it based off the cards that we have here. So our 2 major arcanas here is Strength and the Devil. Appearances are deceiving is what I'm getting here. And that's part of maybe why you guys are questioning things right now, especially because we have the 10 of Swords. Some of you have been putting up battles and walls for a very long time, and now it's time to stop with that. I definitely get a strong sense that why you're even questioning it in this situation with this person has to do a lot from your own past experiences. And again, I feel like a lot of you are kind of doing that thing where you're judging a book by its cover a little bit much, or again, you're kind of looking into a situation, looking for bad things. Again, the Devil here, again, I like to read the Devil in a lot of different ways. It just depends on the energy of the overall cards that are pulled, but the Devil can be an extremely positive card because it really represents freedom. It definitely relates a lot to free will because, again, a lot of people might want to view the Devil as, oh, it's chaining up these characters. They can't move and it's all the Devil's fault. Well, no. The Devil's like, it's not my fault at all. In fact, the chains around you are something that you guys self-imposed. You're just using me as an excuse when the problem lies with you. And what you don't want to admit to yourself because you're denying yourself of some truth or some situation. So overall, the Devil can really represent mass creativity, mass sexuality. And again, these can be extremely powerful, empowering as well, and uplifting energies if you know how to embrace them and use them in a healthy way. Again, it's all about free will with the Devil and how you choose to use the energy. Also with Strength is both of these cards together definitely screams to me like, do not judge a book by its cover or its past experience for that matter. Some of you might be looking at this particular person that you're asking about, and you might be, learning a little bit more about their past experiences, and you might be judging them in a way because it's like you think, oh wow, you did that, like that's kind of shady or something, and like you're kind of questioning if like, oh, are you gonna be like that now? Or I don't know. I'm just getting a very I'm getting a very judgmental kind of feeling instead of just giving this person a shot. Again, kind of remove that because again, this person has something really beautiful to offer and give. So again, do not be judging a book by its cover. Get to know more, dig deeper. Because again, there's a total opportunity here that you're not seeing. You're not seeing this person for who they really are. I'm getting a strong sense that you are misjudging this person without even giving them a shot to really show and like listen to what they really are trying to say. Because again, this person can literally be so much fun. Like seriously, it's like they're very loving, they're very outgoing. Again, they have something about them that is extremely sexy, or again, they're very open about their sexuality, or they're very open about their creativity and their passions. They love to share those aspects about themselves, and they could definitely be looking for some companionship with this Four of Wands being present here. But it's really up to you to be like, again, being able to see more than just the cover of the book and actually sitting down to read the book is what I'm getting here. And I know that might sound like a little bit of a harsh thing, but that's just the energy I'm getting off these cards here. So again, stop fighting, and just kind of let things play out as they will, and you'll be pleasantly surprised is what I'm getting. But let's see what the angel answer cards have to say here. So we have you're ready, and we have holy shit. We got romance coming out again. So yeah, maybe some of you are, again, another group that's asking about a romance situation, especially because we have the Four of Wands here. Like, this could be somebody who's definitely could be very committed. I feel like that's kind of the biggest thing you're questioning, is because of maybe this person has more sexual experience, or they have more dating experience, or just maybe they were a little bit of a player or swinger when they were younger or something, and they went out and they had a lot of fun, if you catch my drift. And some of you, you're not used to that, or again, that's something that you're just like in your own environment. It's not, again, to be like harsh on you or anything. Again, it's your experience, but again, there might just be kind of like a disconnect in the idea of like, oh wow, like that was my experience and this is your experience, and they're like so fucking different. Like, how are we gonna, like, can we? But it's like, yeah, you are ready for this connection. You're ready to kind of step up and out of your comfort zone a little bit with this person, especially when you let down your guard a little bit more. You stop holding on to the past, or like, again, an outdated kind of belief system, especially with the Ten of Swords being here. Again, because we have romance coming up in particular, that could be like the big heavy focus here of with the person you're asking about. If it's not, that's perfectly fine. But maybe there's a chance here where this person, maybe that's part of why you're questioning them. Maybe they're a friend, or maybe they're a coworker. Maybe they've been acting kind of weird. You're getting mixed signals from them, and you're like, what the fuck is this? What's the deal? Maybe it's because they do have more feeling for you than you realize, but maybe they're just not sure exactly how to approach you, because it's like they're getting a weird vibe off you, because it's like, they just say they're nervous about approaching you because they don't know how you're going to judge them. Because maybe you've said some comments in the past that makes them wary of like exposing those aspects of themselves, or vice versa. Again, it can go anyway. Just take the message how you will, apply it to your situation, how it makes the most sense to you, since you chose this pile. I didn't choose it for you. But let's go ahead and look at our last card here, which is, again, kind of just more additional information that you need to know right now. And so we have the Angel de los Muertos with transitions to the spirit realm. So this is strong, like death energy. And so again, it's about transformation, releasing the old, rebirthing yourself. And again, I'm getting the sense of like, again, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, opening up your mind. So, the Angel de los Muertos' appearance in a reading signifies that you must not delay activating this lifetime's purpose. Her message is not only from those who have passed, but of the truth that you can activate your new life while you are still alive. It is no longer necessary to pass to recreate the life contract and purpose you have. Do not wish to leave in order to start anew. Believe that this life is a constant process of creation, and that you are at a point where you can end a pattern without ending this life. That's that Ten of Swords. Energy is changing, and death is no longer the greatest reshaper. She comes to visit you now so the fear of mortality passes, and so that you understand you can begin to rebirth yourself into a new life now. That is so that Ten of Swords energy. I also kind of agree that it's the strength and the devil working together kind of energy, where it's all about uplifting, deep compassion, but also celebration of liberation with the devil, and again, that free will. So overall, that is the energy that I'm getting from this particular pile. So if this resonated, please feel free to let me know. Give suggestions for other future pick a cards that you would like to see. Of course, do check out my Patreon link if you want more exclusive content or personal readings, all kinds of extra goodies, including the Pisces Twin podcast. And I will be seeing you guys in the next one. All right, for all of you who chose pile 3 here with the banded silk agate, or the Madagascar agate is another name for it, we're going to go ahead and jump into your cards and see, can you trust this person, try to get you guys an answer. We have some oracle cards that we'll get to in just a moment, but we're going to start off with our tarot here. And so first and foremost, we have the Justice card. Yes, this is the Justice card. They kind of rearranged the tarot here in this particular deck. So we have Justice. I'm going to have to look this one up. But we have 2 major arcanas coming out. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 6 of Wands. And we have the Queen of Swords. So overall, we definitely have a yes coming out, that you can trust this person. It may just be that this particular person that you're asking about comes off as very cold. Let's go ahead and double check our major arcanas here just to make sure that I have the right ones, because again, they kind of rearrange things in this particular deck. So again, we have the Justice card as well as the Star. This is the Star card in this particular deck. So we have Star, we have a lot of air energy coming out for you guys. Libra and Aquarius. And then we literally have the Queen of Swords over here. So yes, you could literally be dealing with somebody who is an air sign. Maybe they are a woman. It could be that maybe you're questioning things because again, they come off as somebody who is very cold because they've had a lot of different experiences and a lot of those experiences could have left them a little bit more on the frigid side, just because they've learned to be a survivor. They've learned how to stand up for themselves. There's somebody who doesn't take any shit either when they talk. They're very blunt and honest. And they don't take any bullshit. So again, you might be kind of second guessing their intentions and stuff like that, just because of that, how they can talk and how they can act sometimes. It could also be that maybe you're wondering if they're a gossiper in some aspect. That's not really how this person flies. They're not, yes, they can be very communicative. They can be very blunt with their words, but they really are somebody who means what they say, and they don't like petty gossip and whatnot. With the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Wands here, I'm getting like a stronger sense of maybe like a career situation or maybe a school situation here for some reason. Again, I almost get a sense that you're almost kind of afraid of this person, but they could be really beneficial to you in helping to kind of inspire you to be a little bit more assertive yourself. They have some sort of knowledge and again, experience to pass on to you and kind of shake things up a little bit for you in the way of, again, making you reevaluate what it is you're looking at or what it is you're doing, because they have that experience. They just know. And it could literally be that this person is passing along this knowledge, and that might be the only interaction that you have with them, really. But you're wondering about, they are a karma bringer kind of person. Which means what they say and what they do may not make you comfortable, but it's still a positive thing because it's rebirth in a lot of ways. It's vitalization. It's something healing. Something healing for you, which may not always be a comfortable thing. It might make you kind of reconsider what direction you want to move in next. Yeah, that's definitely the energy I'm getting here. So let's look at our angel answers and see what we have here. So we have within the next few months, and we have wait. So definitely, again, this could be something in the case of like this person is passing on just like some advice to you about trying to help you come to a point of decision about something that you're trying to do. And yes, it's very beneficial to listen to the advice that they have, but it's also important for you to kind of wait on it, to hold on it, because again, within the next few months, things are going to become a lot clearer. It may even be that, like, again, what they're telling you, what they're passing on to you is going to make a lot more sense in the next few months. And then you're going to be like, wow, yeah, like that person was somebody trustworthy. They weren't bullshitting me. But again, that's kind of part of what you're going to be learning through it. So let's go ahead and see about our additional card here that I pulled. This was just kind of more information that you needed to know in regards to your situation. And we have 3 witchy sisters, the power of 3. And this is card 9. So with this card here, something that has just happened will happen twice, then 3 times. Something that has already happened twice will happen 1 more time. And something that has happened 3 times is now complete. And finished. Farewelled finally by the 3 who are in charge of these strands of fate that repeat in 3s till the lesson is learned. So that's what this is about. You're learning a lesson right now. So again, depending on what stage you're at right now, which I'm guessing for you guys, this, whatever this is, has either happened once or it has happened twice. So it is bound to happen 1 more time, and it's going to happen within the next few months, which is really, really interesting. So this is a pile that's really dependent on, again, your situation and how this resonates for you. And I feel like, again, if you listen to your intuition, it's going to tell you exactly what this is, for sure. So again, wait it out. Again, something's going to happen here in the next few months. You are learning a major lesson. And again, it could be that you're learning this lesson through this person. So again, take it. Take whatever nuggets of advice and words of wisdom they're passing on to you and, digest it, integrate it. You don't necessarily have to act on it. That's part of your free will, but definitely don't just dismiss it, is what I'm getting with this particular pile. So with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here. So if this resonated, definitely do let me know. And of course, check out my Patreon link down below if you would like more information on personal readings, exclusive pick-a-cards, Pisces Twin podcast, all that good extra funsies. And I will see you in the next one. All right, for those that chose the 4th and final pile here with the amethyst, we're going to go ahead and see what your cards have to say in regards to this person. We also have some oracle cards, and you guys got an additional one, so that'll be interesting to see. But we're going to start off with the tarot and see about this question of, can you trust this person, yes or no? So we have the priest. We have the 9 of wands. Oh, we have the 7 of wands. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So again, the aces are a weird one for me to read for this particular spread, just because, yes, it is an uneven number card, so it does go into the no pile, but the aces are always, representing that positive energy of new beginnings. But yeah, overall here, guys, you're getting a no in regards to this person, and it's because you're ignoring your own intuition, your higher knowledge, and your higher self. You definitely need to be on your guard with this particular person, because they could definitely be somebody who is they might put on a face where it's like they're being very altruistic, or they're like, oh yeah, I want to help you, I want to do this for you, I support you 100%, but behind your back they're talking shit. Is a big thing that I'm getting here. They could definitely be a jealous type person where it's like they want something you have, and so they will do whatever they can to kind of fuck with your day and fuck with your process, which is why it's so important that you keep holding your ground. You keep up a good sense of boundaries when it comes to this particular person, because again, they could be trying to, puncture through your defenses. They could be trying to get a secret out of you. Definitely guard yourself appropriately, because I definitely feel like, yeah, this person is out to try to do some shady shit. Trust your intuition 100%, and but don't let them stop you from continuing to do the work that you're meant to do here, because again, you are on the road to something important, and they see that, and whether it's in regards to your career, it's in regards to romance, it's in regards to your own personal development, it's something positive for you. And again, they're the type of person I get the sense of who, because they're unhappy with some aspect in their life, they have to try to tear other people down. So let's go ahead and look at our angel answer cards as well. So let's see. We have listen to your intuition. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, guys, listen to it. This is the whole reason why. Listen to it, 100%. And we have unlikely. Yeah, it is very unlikely that you can trust this person. That they are trustworthy, even though they might put on a nice face, they might act like they are, a friend or somebody who's on the level, but there's something definitely shady going on here for you guys. So just, again, be on your guard. You don't need to be an asshole. You don't need to be attacking first. Just, again, don't be kind of spilling your secrets to this person or oversharing. And don't be necessarily going out of your way to do things for them, because you might not get the return for what you put in. So let's also look about our additional cards here to give you more information about the situation, what you need to know in general. We have the Mildew Fairy, clean up time. And we have Poe, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. This is a big thing, especially if this is a person who is like you're in contact with via social media or whatnot. It's like if they overstep a boundary and stuff, do not be afraid to fucking just be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not about all this. Bye. And then, block, delete comments. Like, do not be afraid to do that kind of stuff, because that's the power that you're given with using social media. And again, you don't need to do it in a mean way. So let's go ahead and dive a little bit more into this. So we'll start off with that card 7 with Poe. So we are moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world where the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with the technology we have created will shape us all. So today, think of what your relationship with technology is. Is it sacred? Are there sacred purposes to which this tool can be put? If you feel intimidated by technology, choose one area about which you would like to learn. You may wish to be more disciplined about your time spent online, and you may notice you have a talent for technology, for developing communication tools that link people and help us all develop communities for the highest good of all. You may soon become very adept at setting up websites, or find you love dabbling in web design, writing software, creating digital art, or posting movies you've made. You may wish to upload performances on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. You may also notice how people today have come to use the internet as a weapon to bully and harm others, and choose never to use technology in this way. You may have a gift for concept development and have brilliant ideas for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technology in ways that will assist not only you, but many other beings too. And then we have that in conjunction with this Mildew Fairy. So with her here, she is saying, think of ways to decrease stagnant moisture, stuck emotions, and increase airflow, fresh thinking, in your home and environment. When the Mildew Fairy comes to pay a visit, it's likely things are a little stagnant, a little over-emotional, and that fresh new air and thoughts need to be brought in to clear the situation up. She can mean a fresh way of thinking, or a fresh point of view, or a release of emotions that could be pooling in one area. Her appearance never means covering up. It means working with the environment you find yourself within. Like the Mildew Fairy said, a little of her can be medicine, and a great deal of her can be maddening. When she turns up, where she turns up will tell you lots about what needs a fresh new approach in your life. And if she is inside, lurking in cupboards or in the bathroom, instead of decorating pebbles by a pond, you know that the presence of unhealthful energy needs to be addressed, not rationalized and excused, and never ignored. So yeah, I feel like you guys need to definitely do a big cleanup here. Maybe this has to do with your social media, or it has to do again with whoever this particular person is in your life that you're questioning about. But yeah, just be on your guard, please, because that's definitely what the energy here is happening. Again, we have an unlikely. Does that mean that this person can't potentially change in the future? They can if they decide to put that energy in. But maybe for right now, for you, again, the key is to trust your intuition, and this might not be the right time to interact with this person. And again, do not be spilling your secrets to them. Do not be pouring your heart out to them. Definitely don't be, an emotional blanket for this person, or emotional doormat, so to speak, where it's like they're the type of person that comes to you when they have a problem, when they're, they need somebody, a shoulder to cry on. But then when it's your turn to need somebody, they're like, oh no, I'm too busy for you. So again, be careful of that type as well if that is the situation here. But that is what I'm seeing. So if this resonated, please do feel free to let me know. And of course, feel free to also check out my Patreon link because you guys can get more access to exclusive pick a cards, personal readings, all kinds of other fun goodies, including the Pisces Twin podcast. And I will see you in the next one.